Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Please Quest 1 VGA. We're about to infiltrate the illegal gambling ring at the Hotel Del Foria. So it's probably a good idea to save our game. And we can save over that one. That looks like a good spot. Hello, Mr. Bankston. I'm glad you could join us. My name is Frank Magpie, and these are my regular poker partners. Allow me to introduce you. Jimmy Lee Whitey Bankston. This is Otto Lipschitz. Hello, Mr. Bankston. Interesting look you have going there. Nice to meet you, Mr. Lipschitz. Nice name you have going there. And this is Gene Bamboni. Hey, Whitey. How's it hanging? Call me the Bambino. All my friends do. Okay, Bambino, nice to meet you. Okay, enough with the small stuff. It's time to play poker. The name of the game is 5-card draw. You do know how to play 5-card draw, don't you, Mr. Bankston? Yes, Mr. Magpie. Do you? Oh, he's a quick one. Let's see if your card-playing skills are as sharp as your wit. Whitey? Frank toasted your biscuits, Whitey. Enough already. Let's play. Yes, let's play. Indeed. So yeah, you can actually skip playing poker and still win, but you don't get any points for that. You can also skip playing poker and lose, but that's pretty stupid. So the only way to get points is to actually play and win yourself. So that's what I'm going to do, because I want them points. I'll just play one hand and then off screen the rest. Yeah, ante up. Alright, not bad. We have a king and a queen. It's a good way to start your hand. So let's bet it all. Oh, yeah. 10 is your maximum bet for this game. But hey, it was enough to scare off 2 people. Not bad. Alright, now we get to choose which cards we want to keep. Well, let's keep the face cards. How about that? Oh! Oh, look at that. We got another face, but it wasn't a match to either of these. Alright. It's probably time to off-screen some. What do you say? Okay, well, I won. Yeah, I kind of meant to get the last hand in, but I didn't realize it was going to be our last hand, so oops. Well, Mr. Bankston, you are quite the poker player. My friends and I enjoy playing with a man of your skills. Perhaps you'd like to come back later and play again in a more private setting? Are you hitting on me? Oh, most definitely, Mr. Magpie. Excellent. Come back in an hour or so. Just tell Alex that Frank sent you. I'll do that. Until later, Mr. Magpie. Until later. Bye, Whitey. You kicked butt. Oh, Mr. Bankston, you do know the stakes will be higher, don't you? I would expect nothing less, Mr. Lipschitz. Goodbye. And if you notice, since we played, we got the points, if you were paying attention. A few things to look at in here, kind of interesting. The shelves are full of cleaning fluids, powders, and sprays. You see bleach, detergent, floor wax, and toilet bowl cleaner. On closer inspection, you see ant poison, rat poison, and red dye number 2. There's kerosene, gasoline, benzene, toluene, and phosgene in handy spray bottles. Yes, I'm always looking for a handy spray bottle of phosgene. It's an empty soda can. Your salary isn't that bad, Bonds. You don't have to recycle that can. Leave it for someone who really needs it. Do a lot of homeless people wander into the back room of the Hotel Del Foria? 2 hapless mice are next to a mousetrap. You reach for one of the mice. It stands up on its hind legs and insults your lineage in mouse language, starting with your great-great-great-grandfather. The mouse seems to be implying that you have ungulates somewhere in your family tree. Thoroughly offended, you leave the little ingrate alone. An ungulate is a hoofed mammal. I think in our case it means a pig. It's a carpet tube. The hotel must have replaced some carpeting somewhere. Yes, it would be immensely enjoyable to pick up the giant tube and hoot down it, pretending it's a didgeridoo, but that would almost certainly compromise your dignity. Yes, almost certainly. The empty barrel says phenobenzotoluolohydroxydyl monoxide crystals. May be harmful or fatal if swallowed. Exposure to skin may cause lesions, convulsions, hallucinations, and spontaneous combustion. Keep away from children and animals. Then you get to the fine print. Safe for home and office use. I think they got their fine print and their not fine print mixed up. You can feel your stomach starting to quiver just standing next to the barrel. You decide to leave it alone. Yeah, let's just go back to the room. So we can go back to the room, give Lieutenant Morgan a call, let him know we did a good job in the first poker game, and that we earned their trust enough to be invited to the second. And if we're lucky, he might just send some backup. Try your key, hotshot. Yes. Alright. Morgan's number. Lieutenant James Morgan. Hi, Lieutenant Morgan. This is Sonny Bonds. You sound cheerful, Sonny. I hope that means everything is going all right. Yes, sir. I went to the poker game and kicked butt. I did quite well. One of the sharks seemed to be in charge. He might be our man. They invited me to a second poker game later tonight. Very good, Bonds. A backup team is on their way. Wait for them. They're bringing you a transmitter and some more money. Remember, Bonds, you have to go in there unarmed. Act accordingly. In other words, use your head at all times. Yes, sir. I'll be careful, sir. You do that, Sonny. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yes, have to go in there unarmed. Not like we had a gun to begin with. Why is he reminding us to go unarmed when we don't have a weapon and don't really have access to one? Oh well, just waiting for our backup to arrive. You hear a knock at the door. Who is it? Candygram. Say what? Just kidding, Sonny. Lieutenant Morgan sent me. Okay, just a second. Let me put my pants back on. Come in. Hello, Detective Bonds. I'm Detective Danny Anglin. Glad to see ya. Here, Detective Bonds, this is a transmitter. Just put it in your shirt pocket and we'll be able to hear you and everyone immediately around you. It's one way, of course, so you won't be able to hear us. That way we'll be able to track you wherever they might ask you to go after the poker game. Thanks, Danny. And here's another $1,000. We don't want you running out of funds in the middle of a poker game. Great. Maybe I can even finish with a little more than I started. It looks like you're all set. Remember, we'll be there. If you get in trouble, we're right behind you. That's good to know. Thanks. You bet. Good luck, Detective. Alright. Sounds good. I'll pick up in the next video back down at the bar. Later.